Let's work now on how to attack from the turtle position. We'll learn how to place our hooks from there, okay? Have someone at the turtle position. He's trying to protect you from putting the hooks. The hooks are your feet inside his legs. Once you place your feet there, it makes it really hard for someone to escape. Because that's such a good control for self-defense sports, in tournaments you would score 4 points for placing your both hooks. So someone is in turtle position, you should sprawl back, be heavy on his hip, that's first. From here we go. And now I have both hooks in, and also I am ready to set up my chokes. Okay, let's break it down. Someone is in turtle position, make yourself heavy on his hip. Okay, my hip low, heavy on his hip, trying to keep his hip very low. That blocks a lot of his escapes. Now with my hands, he will be always protecting his neck, but he cannot do much about you going underneath. So you will go underneath, levanta aqui, and hold both collars, okay? Once you get your grip on both collars, you're ready to turn him upside down to start fighting to place your hooks. See, he's not giving me space for the hooks. Cannot do it from here. That's why I decide to do this. Use my knee to block his knee, and using my body weight, I sit back. Because my right hand is hanging to the collar, when I sit back, that's very powerful. And he cannot do nothing about turning upside down. But he knows what's going on. That's why he's keeping his elbows close to his knee. He's still blocking my hooks from coming in. That's why one of my hands gets off, tight, close to his neck. I started working on a choke. Now he wants to protect his neck. Then I pull him back. The entire time as I am doing this, my knees are tight on his hip. That's why he's not escaping. But now look, 1, 2, I have plenty of room. And my goal was to place my hooks in. One more time. Sprawling on the hip. Going underneath. You see, I never open my fingers too much. It always is a knife. Holding both collars. Now one little detail. If you stay low, after you turn, he might fall on your chest. And from here, you don't have much control, and it is hard to place the hooks. You don't have much control because, see, my knees can't squeeze his hips. If he moves his hip to the side, he got side mount control. The detail we need to get in place in order to avoid that is you're low, heavy on the hips. After you have placed your grips, allow yourself to go higher as you block his knee. That's because after you turn him upside down, you want his hips to be in between your knees. So watch. Look, I was low here. I brought myself higher. After I turn him upside down, he sits on the mats. I squeeze with my knees. I am not fighting in space. That's why I need to grab his neck with the choke. Now he wants to protect his neck. I pull back, 1, 2 hooks in. Also, would be a very good position to start setting up submissions on his neck.